Hey, hey, hey. Just give us a second. We're still trying to log in. Just give us a second. Still trying to log in. Kim Cruz, baby. The word is love. Hey, Kim. I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages with thousands of people watching. But we're alone now, and I'm singing my song for you. Darling, I love you in a place where there was no space or time. I love you for my life. Darling, you are a friend of mine. And when my life is over, she does on purpose.
All right. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right.
This life is over. We've been there when we were together.
So I'm trying to figure this shit out because my phone. I know, right? Look, my hair is sticking straight up under this thing. Yeah. So it was like, look, I ain't feel like combing this shit. So I'm going to wrap it up. And this is what happened. This right here. So let me
see.
So my computer is an asshole. Really. It is an asshole.
That was Kim Cruz on Instagram, you guys. That's what I was just listening to. Her name is Kim Cruz. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all listen a little bit.
Come on, Cognac, right?
I've acted out my life in stages, thousands of people watching. But we're alone now, and I'm singing my song for you. Darling, I want you in a place. There's no space or time. Okay. That's Kim Cruz, y'all. Kim Cruz with an S, not a Z. Anyway, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. We have missed you guys too.
So I'm trying to pull up YouTube because YouTube ain't acting right on my computer. Damn bastard. So I can see.
Yeah.
Because
when my life is over. I got an angel glow going, girl. I need a glow going, honey. Dang, I needed a glow. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys share from the Facebook page. I know that I just posted the link. So let me tag Arsenio. Remember. And so you guys can still share it via Facebook and from our pages. And then they can just join in that way. So, but we appreciate you guys transitioning over to the tube. The tubey tube. Oh, thank you, Golden. Thank you, Gail. Let us know what your questions are. Well, yeah, give us your questions. We're still waiting on some people to come in. I can't hear you, Isinia.
I'm fucking talking and shit. Not being heard.
I was like, I know she's not over there talking to somebody.
I was talking to myself. It's just me and Jesus. We over here talking. Because this fucking computer, I'm going to throw this motherfucker at some point in my life.
Like you sure can.
I'm trying to see where this. Come on, act right. So you just gonna pull up random shit, huh? All right, computer. Whatever.
Let her get her computer together, child.
Right, because I'm trying to see everybody's comments, so I'm not sitting here looking crazy and shit. And then I'm trying to go in there so I can share the link so everybody will know. Hey, look,
we're on here.
So, matter of fact, you tagged me.
Isinia isn't. Yeah, I did. She is not kind. She wasn't kind to Facebook. She's not being kind to her computer.
Now, y'all know that first of all, I'm always late. Let's start with that one. Always late, and I gotta fight with everything. I had to fight.
All my lives, I had to fight.
And now is no fucking difference.
Hey, Caramel. Hey, you guys.
I'm going to share this to as many groups as I can.
Oh yeah, let me do that too. I forgot. We're gonna be on time next time, y'all.
We make no promises. I make no promises.
Ma'am. Well, I tell you what, I ain't gonna be sitting in the dark while I'm waiting on her. So when she get on is when I'm gonna show the video.
Because if y'all ever had a reading with me, you know that I am always late. Always. Don't take it personal. But I tend to be late.
Personal. Just wanna be all alone. When you think I treat you wrong, don't take it personal. Oh, that was my jam. Baby, baby, personal.
I know it's hot. What am I doing? All right, so I think I didn't share stuff. All right, come on, baby Jesus. Take the wheel.
Oh man, that was horrible. Is that supposed to be a ghost?
I don't know what it was. It just came out. No. All right, so I can't see a goddamn thing, so you gonna have to look. If y'all trying to say hi, look. If y'all saying hi to me, look, I'm sorry.
They just said, hey, y'all. You can just say, hey. So every time I call God as a senior for a reading, I have to call back 15 minutes later. Yes.
Who said that? Who said that?
Caramel.
Look, don't take it personal, y'all. But y'all know, even though I say 30-minute reading, you are most likely going to get probably an hour, 45 minutes out of me because I don't stop the message. So you know that even though I reschedule with you, you are always going to get extra time with me.
Hey, Denise. Denise is on here. She says, hey, Kristen, Tanil, Christine. Now I sent the link to Ashley, but I don't know what happened to her. Anyway.
Shit, I'm trying to look on YouTube to see what's going on, and this thing won't let me. That's all right. Computer. That failed me today, computer. I need you to get it together. I think I need to take my computer to Geek Squad because some foolery is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
My bad, y'all.
You're welcome, Denise.
Hey, Leslie. Hey, Golden Goddess. Hey, Christina. Who else is here? Helping children. Lord Jesus, Denise. That is a long, it's a long name. Yes, come through. Oh, hey, Denise. This is Denise Butler, so I had to scroll up to see who was here. Hey, guys. I see that it's 10 of y'all up in this joint. Go to y'all pages and hit the share button. My bad. Go to your pages and hit the share button and tell your friends and everybody else, look, come get your free reading. We are on YouTube. We are live now.
Exactly.
Oh, so this is what we're going to do, computer? Like, I've been talking to you all day, computer. Like, I thought we was good. On YouTube. We're live now. She said 14 tink. Lord. All right, so give me just a second because I want to be able to see y'all comments because Facebook does me dirty. So I'm trying to at least see it on YouTube. If I can get my computer to come up because I know it's probably frozen.
Hey, lovely.
Yes, thank you for sending out text messages. Yes, because I did post it on my page. So hopefully everybody comes and says, hey, look, they on YouTube now. Because this is probably where we're going to be the majority of the time now. It's on YouTube because it seems to work out a lot easier. She said, defog, frag, then do space. Look, you just told me something my brain couldn't process. So I'm just going to hit the space bar because you said hit space and clean up. So I hit the space bar and it didn't do nothing. So because you said something about space, I'm going to blame you for my computer not happening right.
Ma'am, stop taking tickets. I know what you're doing.
We have been great. Thank you for asking. We're going to see if we can get a little bit more people in. So as we are whatchamacallit, waiting for other people to come on, you guys can start posting your questions of what it is that you want to know. Please keep your question to a limit of one thing. One thing. Look, I don't know what no damn system tools is.
Girl, stop your madness. Stop giving her in. Like she said, she gonna have to take it in.
Right.
She'll be up all night dealing with that because I tried this and it ain't working. Right.
Yes, you do. You do comment your questions. So put your questions in the comments.
Yes. Please.
I literally have been on this computer all day. And then the moment I decide that I want to get on the computer, it just is like literally, I have been finishing my book up and I'm almost fucking done. And the computer said, oh, you about to go live? How about that? Post it again, Golden Goddess. Post it again, because I don't see it.
I do. I just have to get to it. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to go to the page.
Bianca wants an ancestor reading. Okay, so when y'all say ancestor reading, can y'all tell me, like, because in my head, there's two different types of ancestor reading. Do you want to know where you came from, or do you want to know who's around you? Because that will help me out a lot to figure that out.
Are you frozen again?
Yeah, I'm only frozen again because I'm trying to finish. Like, I'm looking at them ask questions, and I can't be like on it at the same time and look at it.
Gotcha.
Right. Okay, so Bianca wants to know who is around her. All right, Bianca. So why did I read that? Why the hell? So whoever is Ephraim, who is EUPHELEM? Put your name, honey, because I need to know who you are. Because
you Ephraim.
What? Ephraim. Oh, Ephraim. That's who that is. Well, so look, because as I did that, and I'm like, wait, she just added the word ancestor, and I literally got a message for you, which is not my intent, but Mervin, is this Mervin?
It's Mervin.
So this is Mervin.
Hey, Empress.
That is an old name. Jesus, take the wheel. That's an old name. All right, so you are definitely on the brink of divorce, and it ain't a good one either. It's a lot of pettiness. It's a lot of toxicness. And to be honest, it looks like it's about to get a little violent. Jesus. Woo! Look, separation, not divorce. Separation, not divorce, but y'all both need counseling. Y'all both need counseling. Separation, not divorce, but things are going to get very, very toxic, very fiery. Like nobody wants to be the bigger person. Nobody wants to resolve. And it's almost like teenagers, because I don't even want to say children. It's almost like hormonal ass teenagers that can't get it together. I do see some infidelity. I can't tell with whose part because this is just the basic, but I would advise that the both of you go get some form of emotional, psychological help. Like literally, like mental help. Because it's needed. It is needed. Can you save your marriage? Yeah, you can, but it won't be saved until you save yourself. You cannot save your marriage until you save yourself. Like you got to get yourself. Both of y'all are lost in the marriage. Like no one knows who they are. No one knows. Like y'all are so entangled in each other that no one knows whose leg is this, whose arm is that, whose eyeball is this. That shit is just getting fucked up, and you got to go get help. Like you got to break it apart in order to build it together. It's like when you put together a puzzle, you got to dump all the pieces out and look at the shit, and then it will get fixed. Who in the hell is this in my goddamn? Get the hell out of my inbox. But yeah, as far as I would advise separation, not divorce, because it's not time yet. All right. It's definitely not time yet. All right. So who's next? Somebody wanted an ancestor. So let's go back to her because she wanted an ancestor. And as you, what? Who was that?
I think it was Denise. Hold on. I don't know, girl.
So if you ask, look, y'all know, if y'all watch me before, y'all know me, God damn it. Y'all know that it is, well, I'm sorry, hold on. Because somebody seems to think that they can call me through Facebook and they keep calling over and over. So give me just a second. Come on. What?
It was Bianca who asked for who's around Bianca.
So all right, Bianca, you have a couple of them around you. You have actually several of them. Hold on, honey, because I got to tell a motherfucker to stop calling me through Facebook. So, Kay, whatever you pick up.
I'm not picking up anything yet. Hold on. My body's everywhere.
So I see a old woman. She looks like she's probably like 4 foot. She's probably taller than that shit, but she looks like she's 4 foot. There's a woman who's very, very short that's around you. She looks like she's an ancestor. You got several of them. You got a lot of, I don't know who these French people are, but you definitely have them around you. Come on, do right. You were also a mixing bowl, Bianca. Bianca, I mean, like you are seriously a mixing bowl. You you got some of every nationality around you. I see Native Americans. I see these French people. I see these Australians. I see these Irish people. I see a lot of Nordic. I see these people who are from Samaria. I see these people from India. I see Polynesians. Like you got a lot of people. I see, oh shit, I don't know where this is, but I'm seeing on the side of Africa. What the hell is it called? Senegal. I'm hearing Senegal. Look, y'all know my tongue is funny as shit. But Senegal. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's the Senegal. One of those Singalese twist.
Yeah.
She said that's her aunt, the lady you was just describing.
Okay. Because she don't feel like a grandmother, but she is an old lady and she's very short. That is around you. Yeah. But yes, you do have several of them that are around you. You definitely have a lot of, like, your genetic pool is like, you got a lot. you hell, you got a lot in your family. All right, who's next?
Hey Para. We're gonna take Aquette Briggs. I don't know how to pronounce your first name. I'm just assuming it's Aquette. She wants to know if her child's father will stop stalking her. And I instantly heard he will, but not right now.
So my computer finally came up, and it's so funny that it keeps pulling up fucking porn. So I might have a virus on my computer.
You do, because you've been watching Pornhub.
I don't even watch Pornhub. That's the thing. I don't even like Pornhub. There's other fucking websites that I go to for my porn.
So yes, ma'am, he will, but just not right now. But yeah, just to get rid of that energy. Do cut courting, of course. You need to declutter your house of anything that is his, like clothing, anything like that. Of course, not your kid, but but that type of stuff.
So yeah, you definitely do need to do a cord cutting. Look, go buy you a rope, and for 3 days, tell that rope, this is the connection between you and them. For 3 days, literally, at 10 minutes, a minimum of 10 minutes. This is connection between me and, say their name. This is the connection between me and them, and say it over and over for at least 10 minutes, and then put it somewhere like in a box or something, and do it for 3 days. And then on the 4th day, you're going to wrap it around you. And then what you're going to do is you're going to call their spirit to that rope. And you're going to say, this, I no longer have a purpose for this. I've learned my lesson. I'm done with it. I release it. And you're going to cut that shit away from your waist. And then you're going to set that shit on fire. And I can tell you now that shit's not going to want to set on fire because he don't want to let go. And because he don't want to let go, I advise you go get some fucking gasoline, douse that shit in some gasoline, and make that motherfucker cut. Like, make it sit on fire so it can't ever come back.
And make sure he didn't just leave. I don't know if he's been in your house, but make sure he just didn't leave something there. Or if your child goes to his house and then comes back, make sure there's nothing of the father's in the bag or anything that he's bringing home, that your child is bringing home.
Right. So yeah, as far as like protecting your children, something that you can really do is chai seeds, angelic root, hyssop, basil, and you put it in like a little brown plastic bag, put like a little string around it, and keep it in a bag for protection. You can put some crystals inside of that too, like black tourmaline, rose quartz, fluorite. You can put a couple of crystals and herbs in it and charge it to, and put the intent. The intent should to be protect your child and keep away negative energy. Yeah, and keep a cup of water in your, like, so every time she walks in the door, keep a cup of water by the door. And tell that cup of water to draw out all negative energy. Put some salt in it or some ammonia in it and keep it and change it like twice a week. And tell that water to remove all of that negative energy so that you're not absorbing it and keeping it in your house. And yes, I know I'm frozen. And I'm frozen on purpose because I'm looking.
You can maybe just wipe down her iPad and phone and make sure you wash her clothes and stuff like that. Spray Florida water on it if they're already clean, just to keep that energy from, transmuting into your home. You're trying to get rid of him as far as y'all go. So, So those are a few things you can do inside the door.
Yeah.
Right at the door. So Golden is asking, she wants to know what's coming for her in the future as far as love. She's currently single.
Golden, why does that energy feel familiar? Golden, who are you? Who are you? Because you feel like you're very familiar. Who is that?
She's familiar.
Who is Golden? Got it.
What's your Facebook name, Golden? I'll be having all these names.
Right, because I got a feeling I know who you are, but I want to make sure.
You definitely got a union coming up, though, ma'am, madam. A nice little love. It's Lachey, girl.
Oh, I knew it. I know it. Yes, I knew it was Lachey. I knew it. Your love life. Yep. Look, it's definitely going to happen.
Yep.
So, so when it comes to your love life, Lachey, like, come on, man. Like, I know we had this talk before. Like, you gotta go for, like, you literally gotta start dating. Yo, you really gotta start dating. You gotta start putting yourself out there. When you, like, look, go on, I'm trying to, hold on, let me see, because I'm trying to ask Spirit, what is the best website that you can go to bring in the energy, to bring in your mate? Because you are ready, and because you're ready, it's just that you're not making time, and you want it to be easy. So I'm going to see if Spirit is going to give me the best website that you can pull someone, because you got to pull the energy, because the person that you're going to meet on this website, you're not going to be with, but it's going to pull that energy you need in order to be available to the right person. Okay. Give me just a second, because I'm going to get it. Hold on.
Match.com.
Nope, not that at all.
Or something more affy.
Okay, so
thanks, Pyra.
So there are three that I got. There are 3 websites that I got that you can go to, that you are going to get someone that you're actually going to go out on a date. But you got to overcome, because I see you doing this. I see you flashing through and not following through, but you gotta follow it through. Okay. So if you go to Badu, that's the website. I had to pull up some websites because I was asking Spirit, okay, well, out of all these fucking websites, which one can she go to that she's guaranteed to go out on a date for? And the thing is, this is what I'm going to tell you, because this is exactly how Spirit is telling me. So you want to attract a certain type of mate. So what you don't want to do is put up regular ass pictures. So you got to put some thought into, because you want to attract a certain type of mate. All right. So you don't want to put regular pictures. So you want to put, because you want a man that's going to provide for you and, like, be willing to give to you. So you want to take pictures at a restaurant that looks very high end. And you want to post that, like 3 pictures is what I'm saying. 3 different types of pictures. You can put as many as you want, but specifically, you need one at a restaurant that is very high end, and you need to kind of have a little bit of the name of the restaurant, because when they see it, they're going to know that you are someone that likes to be taken care of. Okay. The next thing is you need to dress, like, you need to have your makeup on, your hair done in a particular way, so that you can attract a certain type of person. Like, you literally got to have your hair a certain way. Your makeup got to be done. Your nails have to be done. Don't take a picture without your nails being done. So if you ain't got your nails done, go get your nails done and take pictures with your nails done. If you wear makeup, wear, like, natural. You don't want to be like beat. Don't be beat, but have natural looking makeup, but your clothes need to be like, look, go buy the most expensive shirt that you can buy or dress. And because people know, like, because basically what you want is you want someone that's going to take care of you, because that's what you need. You need a man that's going to take care of your needs. So you need to go get you a dress, go to the mall, and or a shirt, a blouse. Hell, you can have on some Target pants, but you need to go get you a expensive looking shirt, because we know what expensive looks like. So $75 on a shirt, although it's not your normal, go get you a $75 blouse and take pictures in that blouse. Because you want to look a certain way. You want to look like money, basically. You want to look like you're that girl that gets taken care of, because that's the type of mate that you want to attract, okay? So these are the type of pictures that you're going to put up on Badu, on BLK, and Black Planet. And I know you're like, Black Planet, what the fuck? Black Planet is what I hear, clear as day. So you're going to go to Black Planet, BLK, and Badu. And this is for you. And I know some of y'all, it might apply to some of y'all, but for you, Lachey, this is what you need to do in order to attract that particular mate, because it's almost like I'm tired of certain games. I'm tired of the inconsistency. Like, we'll start a conversation and it won't ever kind of lead to anywhere, or it will get boring. But you want to kind of show like you are that girl that gets taken care of. Like, you are very, very well taken care of. And not just that, you want to show a little bit of your personality. All right. So do that. Don't wait. Please, look, I'm telling you, don't wait. I'm telling you, asking for a maid. But if you don't do this, it's going to be a minute before you find them.
Don't come back on
So
here asking about your love life if you ain't done that at least 3 times on a date somewhere.
Right.
We ain't going to answer you.
Exactly. All right. So, Lachey, that's yours. All right. So, who's next?
So this. So Miss Peaches, 31. Can I ask what is going on with my love life? I'm single. There's a person I want, but it's just not working out. How can we both want it? It's just not working out how we both wanted it to. Oh, okay.
That was long. That was long. Good Jesus. Okay, so who was that again?
Your love life, she is single. Miss Peaches, 31.
Who is Miss Peaches? Miss Peaches, who is you? If y'all know, we know who y'all is. When y'all ask y'all questions, please put who y'all are. If we know who you are. I'm single and there's a man around, but it's just not working. It's not working because neither one of you want to be emotionally available. So you got to decide what you want. You got to decide what it is that you want to do, only because it can work. But the problem is that no one wants to be emotionally available. Nobody wants to be like, you know what? I'm going to go 100% in. Because look, think of it this way. When you don't go 100%, you only going to get what you give. If you go in it with the thought process of, I am not going to show any emotion because I don't want to get hurt. And because I don't want to get hurt, I'm only going to give a little bit of effort, but you expect 100%. Like, I want you to give me 100% and I'm only going to give you 12%. I'm not going to be vulnerable. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to, hey, well, you got to make that decision. You got to do this. You got to do that. What you give is what you get back. And even if you don't give it back, hold on, because my neighbors is fighting.
Her neighbors might be arguing or something. She's probably gonna say if you don't give it back, you won't get it. So you have to give what you want in order to get it.
Yes, that is right. So our doors is right next to each other and they're arguing. So okay, I'll let you move on to the next person because they is going at it.
Well, we're gonna answer this one real quick. Tyrus Jones says, why didn't the fortune that y'all told me come to pass?
Who is that?
Tyra Jones.
Kyra Jones. All right, so let me explain to you because I always tell people this, and I guess we should have went over some what's a medulla? What is it? Either way, so look.
Stipulation.
Yeah, so the future changes every 60 seconds. All right. The action that you take determines the path that you take. So there are multiple timelines. There are several things that happen. So your energy, depending on your energy, we have free will. So if you decide that you want to change your path is going to change, whether you do it subconsciously, physically, emotionally, whatever the fuck it is. I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Nothing is set in stone. First of all, this is entertainment purposes only. I always tell people my shit is almost like 90% accurate. If it doesn't happen, then that means that either you did something or you didn't do something. Sometimes some things can be delayed. Sometimes you can do an action. It's almost like the fucking butterfly effect. You probably stepped on the butterfly and fucked some shit up. So nothing is set in stone. The purpose of knowing the future is to keep the course or change it. So if it didn't happen, it just probably happened. It just didn't happen in the way that we saw it. Because look, so when we are getting downloads, when we're getting information, so this is like a bag of shit that is like downloading into our brain. And the information that we receive is the information that we believe. So this is us. This is all the information. So when it all comes down, we're probably only going to get like a third of what we hear. I wish I had my fucking whiteboard so I can explain this shit a little bit more. But we're getting only a third of what we're hearing because of our belief system. We can only perceive and say what our belief systems are, what we know. So it probably happened. It just didn't happen in the way that you want it. But it's not to say our shit is actually pretty goddamn accurate. It just didn't happen in the way that we thought it. It's almost like a fucking genie. You ask a genie for something and you're gonna get it. You just won't
the right way.
Right.
In a bottle.
Right. So it's really not. It didn't happen in the way it probably just happened yet, or it happened in a different manner. So I don't know what the fuck we told you because I don't keep shit.
Right. I don't know what that is. But anyway, moving on. Just wanted to answer that for you and y'all.
Right. So we didn't even get a chance to introduce ourselves, who we are, because we are pretty new here on YouTube. So you want to tell everybody who you be?
Yes. Hey, everybody. It is Kay, your lifestylist, your secure woman mentor. For those who are not aware, I help women break through their BS, break through their past trauma, childhood trauma, so they can live life and win. Live life without the BS and win. So I offer coaching, really break through the BS. And I also offer readings and all that good stuff on, what is it? On YouTube. I'm sorry, on Facebook. It is at Uniquely Hooked. Even here, when I come in, it's Uniquely Hooked. And on Instagram, it is your lifestylist. So just check me out if you're interested in coaching or readings, either or.
Yes. So I am Goddess being a psychic medium. I can help you with issues with your love life, your finances, your soul purpose. I can connect you with your loved ones who have passed away. I'm also a mindset coach, so I help entrepreneurs become very successful by undoing your mindset to become successful. I also help with developing your spiritual gifts. So if you think you have spiritual gifts or you want to develop some, because everybody got spiritual gifts, I train you in developing all types of psychic gifts, spiritual, helping you with spell work. I do all of that. So you can go to www.cosmicgoddess, cosmic with a Z, cosmicgoddesslifestyle.org, and all of our information is in the link below. So if you want to,
everything is there for everybody.
You're more than welcome to. If you guys can share the link, subscribe, definitely subscribe, and share the link with your friends so your friends can get free reading as well.
Yes.
All right. So who's next? Who is next?
Christine Tennille. Do my ancestors have any messages for me?
Tennille. Christine Tennille.
Did you say nope?
What?
Well, maybe I just heard nope.
I heard no.
Yeah, I did too.
There's nothing more that you need. There's nothing more. Don't overthink. No, there is nothing that you need. Don't overthink.
Hey, Samantha. Yeah, so unless you have a specific question, they just chilling, yeah.
Samantha, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. And maybe just the terminology is just different. So I'm not familiar with it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you, Empress. Thank you. Look, all right. So this is for entertainment purposes only. We are not attorneys. We're not doctors, nor are we physicians, but we are certified life coaches. Like I said, take what resonates, sleep what doesn't. If you feel like you're in danger, please call 911. If you feel suicidal, we will here in a minute post the suicidal hotline for you. But this is for entertainment purposes only. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Sasha Bahari, do not quit until you got a plan. Do not quit until you got a plan. Although there's some bullshit going on at your job, and although you're highly underpaid, and I'm not saying, hey, go get another job. What I'm saying is do not quit until your plan is clear on what it is that you're going to do, because you got to survive. You got to figure out how to survive, and you got to work all kinks and details out of what it is that you're going to do. Once you complete your plan and you work it out, then quit your job. All right?
Your phone is going. You sound like a robot.
I sound like a robot. All day. Hold on.
So Courtney James is next. You still sound like a robot. Let's see. Say something.
Say something.
Okay, now you're off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Johnny, can you hear me? Johnny, can you hear me calling?
Robotish. Oh goodness, that's a tough one. That's a doozy.
What?
So Courtney wants to know about her marriage.
I gotta enter that and come back because it's still fucking up.
We'll wait. Do you know them? Yeah, she's gonna exit out and come back in. Child, her and that computer and that phone, I don't know what to say about it. Courtney, let's see. It's rocky because I'm talking to Courtney James. It's rocky because you guys have some issues you haven't healed from. The communication is lacking. and you guys really need to have a conversation. There's a little bit of manipulation. There might be too many people in your business. In order to kind of resolve that conflict, I have to have a conversation. And like I said, get everyone out of your business. And it can work. So it definitely can work. Keep people out of your business. Yeah. And have some communication, like some straightforward communication. No BS communication. Okay. No, well, it's really straight up truth conversations about what has transpired and how you can resolve it. Not finger pointing, not any of that. Just, okay, I get it. How can we correct it? Because I would love to work this out. So it definitely can work though, but you guys definitely have to keep people out your business, have a good conversation, open up those roles of communication again, so you guys can be on an even playing field when it comes to what has transpired, what hasn't transpired, what should transpire in the future, and what has to happen now in order for you guys to get to a better place. But I do see that you guys can work it out, but you both have to be mature about it. And that is for you, Miss Courtney. Hold on, let me see if Arsenio is back. How much shadows my eyelashes be shadowing? She's not back yet. You're welcome, love. Yeah, I know I'm sleepy. Oh. Let's see. Amanda, do you have a restraining order on him? I'm hearing you, don't be too afraid. You'll be okay, but your fear of not feeling like you're going to be okay is probably going to get to you more than anything. Amanda Townsend, I'm talking to you. Okay. I mean, if you want to be on the safe side, I would suggest getting that, because I think your worry about it is going to eat you up more. It's like he might think about it, but I don't know if he's going to really follow through with like even bothering you. But like I said, just to be on the safe side, go ahead and just get a new restraining order. But yeah, I don't think he's that worried about you to bother you. Like I said, I just see you worrying a lot about it, and I think that's what's going to get to you more than anything. Yeah. Hold on. Are you back on, Gail?
I'm back on. I can't see anything. I just restarted my computer and shit.
Okay. So that was for you, Miss Amanda.
I can't see anything, so I can't see anybody's messages or whatever.
All right. I'll send them off. Yeah. So Amanda was asking, would she be safe after her ex gets out of prison next year? And I just kind of gave her a brief on what I saw.
Okay. To the girl that said that it was muffled, I hope you can hear me now. But look, do not leave your job until you plan it out. I'm not saying go get another job, but what I am saying is plan your next move. Plan what it is that you're going to do next. Don't just leave, because then it's going to put you in a financial bind. And I don't see that you got anybody that can help you financially. So Don't just leave, especially with nothing saved. Plan it, like every detail of what it is that you're going to do next. Plan it out. Don't just leave. Get as many details as you possibly can before you leave.
Mm-hmm. So let's see who somebody wanted to know their spiritual gifts. Hold on. I'm good, Kanisha. You were doing. I missed that. Okay, hold on. I'm just going through the messages, guys. Just bear with me. So Christina S is asking, will Chris be found guilty? Any kind of work that I can do if he is.
Will Chris be found guilty? He will.
Yeah, I heard yes.
He will be guilty, but there is some work to do. And let me tell you, it is not burn a fucking candle. I can tell you that. Is there work? Is there work you can do? Spirit said, oh, yes. There is some work you can do, but it's not burn candle, and it's not going to happen in a day. It's going to take some work every day until the trial. It is literally going to take some work every day until the trial, and it's not going to be something that you can just burn a candle for. But will he be found guilty? Yes. Can he get out of it? Yes. He can get out of it, but it is not, can I just burn a candle? Can I go get a brown candle with some tobacco? And then that be that? Absolutely not. That's not how you're going to get out of it. You actually need a deity to help you. You need a deity to help you. You need to give an offering to this deity, and you need to work with this deity every day until the trial. So either you hire somebody to work with that deity, or you work with that deity, because I feel like you can work with that deity, but it takes consistently doing it. And I don't know if you want to put the money and the time in it, because it's going to get expensive. But he can be let off, but I do see him being guilty.
I do too. Okay.
Did you find who's the one that asked for their spiritual gifts?
Girl, I don't know. I'm gonna go back through it. Damn it. Past life reading for Kanisha while I go through this thing here.
Miss Kanisha wants a past life reading.
Yep, Sap. Kanisha Sap.
All right, Miss Sap. I kind of feel you are definitely old. You definitely have had several lives. And I kind of feel like we've already kind of been over this already. But with you, you have had several lives. You have definitely had several lives. I'm hearing alien, you're human, but you ain't human. Your origin is not human. It is more goddess-like than anything. And when I say non-human, I'm not saying that you don't look like a human, but you have a human-looking form, but you're not human. I hope that makes sense. But you definitely are a goddess. I see Mars. I don't know what it's almost like, so Mars and so there are these beings that look like Egyptians in Mars, and it kind of feels like your genetic makeup is close to that because you are a goddess. There are definitely a lot of spiritual gifts that you have, but it seems as though that's where you started. And then it seems like you went to the Sahara Desert. Your first life here was in the Sahara Desert. I don't know what them folks is called. I just see the damn Sahara Desert, and I see a big ass fucking tent, and I see all this fucking dirt. I see all these people around, but I see this Sahara. And then I see it looks like Egypt, but it's not like Egypt. Like it's this, it's, I don't know. I'm only getting what I can see, what I can kind of, it's in Egypt, but it's not Cairo. It's not where the temples are, but this is in Egypt. It's not like, I know everybody, when you say Egypt, everybody automatically goes to fucking Cairo and to where the temples are, but this is not that part of Egypt. You are like south of the Nile, close to Ethiopia. And then you go from there to Spain. And then it looks like the next life from there. Czechoslovakia. I hope I said that right because that's how I heard it. Czechoslovakia is what I'm hoping I said that right. It might be called.
It sounds right.
Yeah, I think they kind of call it the Republic of the Czech or some shit like that, but Czechoslovakia. I don't know if Czechoslovakia is the people or it's the actual name of the fucking country. But Czechoslovakia is what I heard next. And then Polynesia. And then, a couple of lives after that. And then here you are in America. All right. So who's next?
Taronda, Conway, and then Pyra. So Taronda wants to know how's the rest of her year going to go as far as what, finances or love, or what exactly are you looking for?
That's a huge that's a huge area to cover. Your year, the rest of the year, we're in August. That's 5 more months left. Is it 5? Is it 5?
4.5, 5.
Okay.
But Pyra wants a relationship reading. She's married.
Yes, Miss Pyra. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I like being the only face on here. I need myself.
Oh, hold on. Like, look, the reason why I can't put my face on here is only because my phone is at 14% and my thingamajigger, it won't let me hold my phone while it is on the charger. Like, it didn't have a space for me to just plug my phone in. Because this motherfucker just died just that quick. I'm telling you, whatever forces these are that are trying to stop me from getting on, because everything is fine until I fucking get on here. So I bind you away from me, goddamn forces. I'm gonna have to do some shit, because this is definitely, it's always something going on.
Right.
So whichever you jealous motherfuckers is watching right now, I'm about to bind your asses. Take your ass to the goddamn grave.
Pyra in your relationship.
The first person wanted the rest of their year. So the rest of your year.
Oh, I thought she was going to give us specifics because that was broad.
It was broad, but look. All right, so I'm going to tell you what your higher self, because this is what I'm getting. Your higher self wants the rest of your year to go, because it's almost like, look, don't worry about how it's going to go. Worry about what you want it to go. Like, you need to take control of how your year is going to go. So you got to focus on love and friendship. So your goal for the rest of the year, because you'll understand it a lot in depth innerly when you focus on love of self, like love, everything of love, like look for love, find love, be love, have love, accept love, love in every form except toxic love. When you are focused on love and friendships and family, everything will come together for you. So it's not really about how is it going to go, because I don't see anything that will be thrown at you as a curveball, like you got to watch out for this at this month and watch out for that on that month. No, it is, now is the time for you to determine, I command how my life is going to go. And I'm going to do that by adding love to everything I do and making more friends that align me with my path. Because you'll understand why friends are going to be like you need at least 6 or 7 friends. And I'm not like being dramatic. I mean, like you need about 6 or 7 friends, and there's a reason to that. So go make you some great, good friends that are in alignment to where you are, because you're going to need them as well as you need to focus on love.
Is it all you want to tell her?
Yeah, that's all.
Somebody said, it's not me with this energy.
All right. So Pyra, what is your specific question? Because you got a question. Like you said, what's up with your relationship and your marriage? But there is a specific question that you need to ask, because Spirit says you don't ask, you don't get the answer. And some of y'all like to be, look, because I feel it real strong. Some of y'all are like, look, if they say this, then that's going to give me validation. Like some of y'all like to play mind games with Spirit, and Spirit is like, no, you ask and you receive. Don't play mind games with Spirit trying to psychedelically, if they say this, if they mention that. No, sometimes you got to fucking ask the question. Sometimes Spirit wants you to ask the question because that shit is required.
Does she need to let him go?
Do you need to let your husband go?
No.
I heard a very, very strong no. You need to problem resolve. You need to look, you have to write down what the problem is. What is the problem? What is your version of the problem? And what is his version of the problem? And then you need to come up with a solution. Like, how can I resolve this? What is the solution? If we are not communicating, just saying, let's go to therapy is not a solution. It is a process that you will take to get to the solution. But if you are trying to communicate better, look, the internet is full of ways to communicate. And you can, like, one, he's not going to therapy. Let me just tell you that. 2, you can positive reinforcement, like, there are ways to have a person communicate with you, but you got to know how to talk to them in order to get them to kind of, it's almost like you got to play mind games, reverse psychology. Look up some of these tools when it comes to communication. Look up these tools for communication, ways and things and techniques that you can use to communicate. And communication is always about, I feel as though, I am. You always want to stay away from what you did, you were doing, you said, this happened. You want to stay away from, I got to talk to you. I got something to say, because that is a trigger for everybody, not just spouses. That's a trigger. If you tell somebody, hey, can I talk to you? Hey, we got to talk. Hey, listen up. That shit is a trigger, and a person is automatically going to become defensive. And because they become defensive, they're not going to hear a goddamn word you said. All they're going to be focused on, okay, when is it coming? When is it coming? When are they going to offend me? When are they going to tell me what I'm doing? When are they going to tell me that I'm not doing this? When are they going to tell me that I'm doing that? And that's what all they're going to focus on. So they're not going to hear the message. They're going to just constantly be on the defense. So you want to stay away from that. And then you want to come up with a solution. Communication is an issue. So I feel like I need to improve upon our communication. Can you tell me what are the words that trigger you, that make you feel like I'm about to go ahead, like ham on you? Like, what makes you feel uncomfortable? Like, what words or what actions do I take that make you feel uncomfortable? Because you got to start listening. You got to start asking questions in order to kind of be like receptive of what's happening. Because the whole thing is create the solution, not just talk about the problem. Well, you did this and you did that and you did this. That's not helping. That's not progressing. So I don't know what exactly, did she ever put exactly what was wrong? Oh, she just said, should I leave or should I stay? You should definitely stay. Just create solutions. You're very intelligent. You're very intelligent. Your husband is hard-headed as shit, but He is definitely willing to work it out. It's just that some men's ego, man, sometimes they want to make it seem like I had this idea. I'm the one who came up with it. So you got to be like, oh yeah, baby, this is your idea. This is your idea.
All right. So Denise, you had a question. Denise Butler, you need to re-ask your question, because when I was reading it, you wanted a continuation from something that happened last. I don't know. We don't remember what we tell you guys. So
who is that?
Denise Butler.
And what is she asking?
She just wanted to know if there was anything else from the reading that she got last week or sometime, and I don't remember what was told to her.
So look, this is what Spirit does. While we're on here, Spirit gives us the message, and as fast as Spirit gives us the message, it goes. We are channeling our higher self. We are channeling, we are receiving downloads. And as fast as we receive those downloads, we release that shit. Because if we are to hold on to everybody's information that we have, we will go fucking nuts. Because we talk to people all the time. So it's almost like what is that thing? So you guys ever seen that triangle where the colors go through the triangle and it comes out the other end? Mm-hmm. That's kind of how like our messages are received. It's like we're the triangle and all we're doing is just the beacon of things that just pass through us. So we don't remember. Look, I talk to certain people 100 times, and every time I talk to them, they're like, you remember this? You know, every time I talk to you, I don't remember this shit. If I was to hold on to this, I would go fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. It's hard enough keeping my own shit, but to keep somebody else that I don't talk to on a daily basis, that would drive me nuts. So it's just easier if you just ask the question instead of assuming we know. Because, like I said, time, like we might not even be on the same fucking timeline because they is fucking with these timelines. Let me tell you, time is changing. They are messing with timelines. We keep switching dimensions like it's fucking crazy. So what we might have told you might have been on another fucking timeline. Mm.
Yeah, so just prepare yourself, get yourself together. Okay, so lovely image. Lovely imagined. Should I make an effort with my little guy friend? I got or cut it short. I just need a yes or no. She's a little guy friend. I need you.
Oh my God.
Little guy friend.
That is so funny. She said little, oh my God. So why am I visioning like, oh my God. She's so funny.
Oh, she said just yes or no.
Let me tell you, no. It's a no. You should not make an effort. No. He has a syndrome that you don't want to deal with that fucking ego. He comes with problems. And some people's problems are not worth your time. And that motherfucker comes with some problems. So I would advise to cut it.
Cut it.
Diane Johnson, Dana, fuck. Look, I'm bad at names, but will your kids come home for good? Not for a couple of months. Mm-hmm. It won't be a year, but it will be a couple of months. You need to do something. There's some type of action. It feels like it's legal. There's some type of legal action that you need to take, and you don't need to procrastinate on it.
Neat, keep moving on, love. I heard that one as soon as I read the damn question. Keep moving on. Don't waste your time. I'll just be picking up my face.
Melody, will you get the foster parent job this week? You will. So this is a tricky thing. So will you get it this week? Yes. Will you start this week? No. You will get it this week, but you won't start this week. So is there anybody on here that is new? Anybody new?
Ebonique Hammond, is she new? Ebonique, I don't know. She wants her spiritual gifts. And so does Empress Fire.
So, so can both of you,
Oh, Bipolar Pimp wanted to know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Hold on. And Kayla is new. Bipolar Pimp wanted to. What's your name, Bipolar Pimp? This is a mess.
I gotta. Why does it seem like that? This better not be fucking Josh. Is Bipolar Pimp Josh? Who is that?
It probably is. But he said he sent me a message. All right, he got my message. I don't remember sending you no message. If that is Josh, or maybe he wasn't talking to me. Okay, I will get.
All right, so Brown, is it Brown?
Flossie. Okay, no, it's not. That's not Josh. That's not Josh.
Who is that?
A lady named Flossie.
Oh.
What was your question, Flossie? That's what I thought that's who it was. Then I didn't want to say. We're happy you found us too, Kayla. Okay, so Bipolar Pimp, post your question again, love. Sorry. Kayla,
so
Ebony, question. Huh?
So Ebony Hammond, your spiritual gifts. All right, so I'm only going to tell you like some of them. I'm not going to tell you all of them, only because we ain't got enough time to be on here all damn day to be giving you your spiritual gifts. So, so your spiritual gifts are: you have the gift of seeing. You are a seer. You do have the gift of seeing. You astral project. You astral travel. You automatic write. That is something that you got to develop. It is active, but you got to develop it. But you do have the gift of automatic writing. You have the gift of interpretation of dreams. You can actually interpret dreams. You also have the gift of dreams. You also have some other ones. If you want to know the rest of your gifts, you're definitely more than welcome to inbox me to get a reading. All right, so who else wanted their gifts?
Okay. I don't know who else that was. Ebonique, and then hold on. We got you, Maya, the truth. Just give me 1 second. Did we answer Denise? We answered Diane. Denise, did you get your question answered? I don't. Oh, Empress Fire wanted to know her spiritual gifts. Empress Fire.
All right, I was gonna say I knew it was somebody else.
Yeah, it was.
It was about to fall off my shirt. Jesus, they all on YouTube with one titty out.
Oh goodness, hanging there. The shirt is hanging.
It was. I said, "Ooh, she is about to be right on out. I had to fix the shirt." All right, so Empress, your spiritual gifts. Who is Empress? Is that Leslie?
No, Leslie is Yasha girl.
Who is Empress? Tell me your name, Empress.
Ain't nothing wrong, Leslie. Girl, I'm just sleepy, trying to stay up. Doing all this damn moving and shit.
Sunday's vision. What? That just got even more confusing.
Yeah. I mean, she came from YouTube. I'm sorry. Damn, Facebook. Yeah, Sandy's or Sandys. Sandy.
Also, that's her real name, not her play name. So
I think that's still one of her names on Facebook, but I do remember that name.
All right. Oh, okay. All right. Now I got you. All right. So Empress Fire. So you are the high priestess, honey. You have a lot of gifts, extremely a lot of gifts. You are the Empress. You are the high priestess. You are the magician. You are the goddess. Where to start? Shit. You definitely have all of the clairs. I've never met one person who has the ability to be able to taste and get premonitions. That I haven't seen yet. I kind of came across everybody with every clair except that one. But you don't have that one. That's the only one you have. You have clairsentient, clairaudient, whatever the fuck they are. You are a medium. You speak to the dead, you hear the dead, you can actually get to the point to where you can see them physically, like how you see us. You can actually see them. You see them in your dreams. Just because you have it doesn't mean you got to use it. Because I know a lot of people like, oh, I see dead people. I don't want to see dead people, but you do see dead people. You definitely have all the clairs. You have automatic writing. You have dream interpretation. You astral project. You you remote review, you dream walk. You definitely have a lot of, if you were to get into Reiki, whatever the fuck it is, y'all know what it is. If you were to get into that would be something that you're proficient in. And I know some of you are like, well, those are common gifts, but just like an athlete might have a natural talent, there are people who are meant to actually do this shit. Everybody got spiritual gifts, just everybody got them on a different level. And you definitely have them on a higher level than most, but you definitely have a lot of gifts. Those are just some of them, because if I go on here and go on, we might be on here all damn day. All right, so who's next?
So we had Kayla. 1 second, Kayla.
Kayla what?
So 1 second, let me find her question.
Okay, well, while we wait for that, Dana Johnson, Dina, I'm sorry I fucked your name up, my bad, but your spiritual gifts, you have the gift to read palms. You have the gift to read a person's skull. You also have what's called Cupid's luck. And basically you're a matchmaker, honey. When you set people up, you actually have a natural talent for finding people's soulmates. You have Solomon's wisdom, so you're very wise. You're supposed to be wealthy. You definitely have some healing in your hands. You're empathic. You have the gift of knowing. You have the gift of dreams. You astral project. You astral travel to different realms. You also have the ability to time travel.
All right.
Who's next?
She says, will a mirror open up to her?
Kayla wants to know, will a mirror open up to her?
Mm-hmm. I heard not right now. Even, I mean, you want them to right now, but I hear like not at this very moment. No, not.
So I'm saying that you said something or did something that kind of freaked him out. You said something or did something that freaked him out. So give it a little time. Don't push it. Don't push it, because you said something or did something that kind of freaked them out. They like you, they care about you, but like I said, there's something you did that freaked them out. So give them some time. And they're not an easy person to open up anyway. And the way that you get a person to open up is you become intimate. Like, you got to set stages for becoming intimate. Like, you got to continue to date. The more you date, the more you ask questions. ask the questions that are fucking embarrassing. That's how you get them to open up. And you do it in settings where that's what you guys are doing.
Boss, Bipolar Pimp wanted to know, are there any messages from her ancestors?
Mm-hmm. Is there anybody that didn't get their question asked? Ask if you have a question, because I see there's about 26 of y'all. If you didn't get your question asked, because I see that some of y'all are asking the same, some of y'all are asking more than one question. If you didn't get your question asked,
I have the list of people that haven't gotten their question answered yet.
Okay. What was her question? Bipolar who wanted to know what?
About her ancestors. If her ancestors had any messages for her.
Clear your mind and go within yourself. Do a lot of research on your family history and where you come from, because your ancestors have some clues. So basically, look, in short, connect with your ancestors, and you simply do that by setting the same time every day consistently, because they want to connect with you, but in order to really connect with you intimately, you got to set the same time every day, and you got to talk to them until you notice, because you're going to get a clear indication that they're around. So you got to pay attention to the things that is going on around you. You're going to see bugs, you're going to see the wind, you're going to see synchronizing numbers. But the more you call for them and the more you talk to them like you talking to a friend or a family member, really, the more you talk to them like that, the better the response you're going to get. All right.
Jamie J. She wants a general reading. She's new. I've never seen her before. General reading for Jamie J.
It is time to start your business. If you don't already have your business, you need to become more focused on a business, because this is clearly a business. It is time for you to start figuring out what business you want. If you don't already have it, it's definitely time for you to start developing, because it's time to start doing what you love. It's definitely time for you to start doing what you love. It's time for you to start putting more energy into your business. If you don't know what your business is, because it kind of feels like you do, but if you don't know what your business is, you definitely need to kind of go within yourself and figure it out, because you were supposed to have a business. You're not supposed to work for anybody, because I see you traveling. I see you on vacations. I see you at this resort on the beach, and this ain't no cheap beach either. So whatever you're going to do, whatever you had in mind of what businesses, Spirit is correcting me. Spirit says, no, it's businesses. Whatever businesses that you have in mind, you definitely need to start with one and then follow through with all the rest of them, because you are going to be able to travel all over the world. You're definitely going to travel all over the world, but it's time for you to focus on your business, because the life that you're living is not what you're supposed to be living. Like, you ain't doing the right shit, basically.
All right. So LaShantaria Green. She wants a general reading. I've never seen her before.
You're welcome, Jamie J. Somebody said stop spending so much. You need to balance out your Jamie J. Somebody says you need to really, really look at your finances and stop spending so much. So penny pinch until you get to some type of goal. I don't know what that means, but penny pinch until you get to some type of goal, honey.
Okay, Shantaria. I'm sorry for mispronounced your name. I guess to get out of your head, looks like you going through some type of kind of, or I would say storm for lack of a better word, just something that you feel like is a bit much. But get out of your head about it. Don't criticize yourself too much, or you have someone criticizing you in reference to how you're going about things. Don't worry about them, but definitely get out of your head too. But don't worry about anybody else and what they are saying or what they're telling you to do. Because you have it, you got this. You can handle it. You just have to be patient with yourself and understand that you can do it. But if you listen to other people, it's going to take you longer to get through your situation.
Exactly. DYB, helping the children in need. What is your question, honey?
She asked you, do you still see funding coming at the end of September? You talked to her. That's Denise Butler.
Oh, okay. Duh. Oh, okay. Do I still see funding coming at the end of September? Yeah. Remove all that anxiety and look. Let me tell you, when it comes to manifesting, because this is something that you're manifesting. You are manifesting it. And as you are manifesting, one of the key things to manifesting is remove worry. Like we can sabotage our own shit by is it coming? Is it coming? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Is it going to do this? Is it going to do that? It's going to do this. And you're adding all this negative energy and it's building up. It's almost like you don't want to make sure like the scales are starting to do like this. And you don't want it to do like this. And then here it is, it does a 360 of what the hell it is that you're trying to accomplish. So you need to walk in the, I got it. I got this. This is my shit. This is mine. It's mine. It's mine. Is it still coming? Yes, it's coming. But you gotta, I'm sitting on my fucking dress wrong. That's why I keep wondering, why my titty keep wanting to pop out? I'm sitting on this fucking dress wrong. But you got to remove that worry energy. Is it going to come still? Yes, it's going to come, but you don't want to change the timeline. Remember, you change your timeline by changing your energy. So keep your energy high, keep your vibration and your frequency high so that you can manifest it. Be in the now of, I got it now, I got it now, I got it now. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. And the more you stay in the it's here, you'll see it. Because if you keep saying, oh shit, did something go wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did I add something wrong? Did I change something? Something is going to change because you're going to manifest that because you're a manifester. So you want to be very mindful of the shit that you say and think because of you being a manifester. That will fuck some shit up.
You're welcome, Victoria.
All right. So who's next?
Kintha or Kintha Gals. I'm sorry. I know I probably mispronounced that. Kintha. Anyway, she wants a general reading. That's right. Kintha.
She wants a general reading.
Yes.
All right. So you are having such a hard time, and it seems financially. Not just financially, it also seems, are you in a relationship? Can you tell me, are you in a relationship? Kanitha Giles? Kanitha Giles. All right, Kanitha Giles, are you in a relationship? Can you tell me, are you single or are you in a relationship? Because I kind of feel like you're not single. How long of the delay is YouTube? I know we know Facebook is 13 seconds.
No, she said just got out of one.
She just got out of one. All right. So that's what this is. So you are having a hard time with kind of moving forward. Like it seems like your emotions are everywhere. Your emotions are everywhere. It seems like you're like it's not easy. Like you're trying to it's almost like you're starting over with something. Like life is starting over and you're trying to figure shit out and you don't know where to go. The thing is, now is the time to start cutting certain people out of your life. You're going to go through a season of cutting and telling people, hey, you can get an FU, you can get a fuck you can get an FU, and give them out freely. Give them out like it is fucking a cup of water. Give it to them like it's fucking oxygen. You get a fuck you get a fuck you get a fuck you. Because right now it's all about you. Mm-hmm. You should be all about you. Be selfish, be mean, be hateful, be all about you. And think about nobody but you and yours. Because I feel like there's a yours. I don't know if you got kids, but there seems to be a yours. Think about you and you alone and fuck everybody. And keep your plans to yourself. Keep your plans to yourself because your happiness is coming. Your happiness is coming and you're going to live the life that you keep dreaming about. Because I'm hearing you keep dreaming about a certain life. There are things that you want to accomplish. There are things that you want. But cut everybody out. Become more selfish. And take what's yours. Because this shit is not given to the weak. It is given to the strong. So please understand, because it's been given to you. You're way stronger than you think you are. And it's time to start cutting motherfuckers out. And it's time to start realigning your path to what you want. Like, it seems to be there's a question of, am I on the right path? Am I doing what I should be doing? Is there something I should do? Should there something I shouldn't do? But there are people who are sheeple, and then there are people who are creators. And you are a creator. And because you're a creator, you decide, you know what? I want to have a pink bunny rabbit with green ears. I want to have money grow off of trees. I want to have a car that flies. And when you decide that you want that shit is going to manifest. All right. So that's the type of life that you should be having for yourself. All right.
Okay. Maya the Truth wants to have a financial reading. So they want to know about their finances.
Maya. Maya, you got a business? Because I feel like you got a business. Maya, if you can answer me really quick, do you got a business? Your question did get skipped. Nuraya. Yeah. Your last name starts with a D. First name starts with an N. Your question didn't get skipped. You just got to give it a second because there are other people ahead of you. We are going to get to you. Just give it a minute. You don't have a business? You should get you one. You should get you one. Your finances. You should really get you one. And not only should you get you one, you should also start looking for another job too. Your finances will change the moment you take charge of it. You got to let some stuff go. You got to let some stuff go. You got to let some stuff go. Your finances will change when you let some stuff go. I don't know what the fuck that means. I can't even give you any more details, but just let some stuff go. You're worried about your finances, but you can control your finances, but you should really get you a business. And not only should you get you a business, you should get your business partner.
Let go means mentally you gotta just stop holding on to it because you're keeping it from coming to you by holding on to it. It's like a manifestation trick. It's like letting go in order for it to come. It's like a boomerang. Boop. Until you let the boomerang come, let it go, it won't come back.
Right.
Nuraya.
Baby Jesus. Is that the one who just said yes to me? If she wanted to say yes, get me. You didn't answer the question. What was the question?
Will Nicholas take action towards her? I guess. Is he thinking of asking me to be his?
Thank you. Bless you. All right, so let me say something. very obsessed. And it's not that you can help it, but you seem to be very obsessed with him. They're definitely some obsession. This is like a schoolgirl crush thing. It is definitely a schoolgirl crush thing. The question you should be asking is he good for you? Because is he good for you? That's the question you should be asking.
Not again, girl.
Because sometimes we like to ask certain questions.
You sound like a robot. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Am I going out again?
Yes.
Oh, bullshit. Hold on, let me go out and come back in.
Okay. But while she's getting on here, she is right. You seem a bit obsessed. You have to kind of just relax. He doesn't miss you because you're not giving him the opportunity to, in a way. You just have to let this thing flow. He's thinking about maybe asking you, but he's really not sure. So you have to, it's one of those things you have to just let it flow in order for it to flow. Stop and don't just, I'm not talking about physically. You have to just mentally let it go. Like there should be other questions you're asking and not about that one. But since you're asking about that one, mentally you need to let it go. You need to not care about if he misses you or if he's going to ask you to be his or not. Just let it flow. Don't call, play the game. You got to kind of play the game. So right now he is thinking about it. But you have to let it go and you'll get your answer. Okay, Naraya? It's not just a cut and dry yes or no answer for that for you right now because you're holding on to it too tightly.
All right, can you hear me?
We can.
Yay. So, all right. Naraya, is that how you say her name? Naraya?
Yeah, I kind of finish it off for you.
Hold on. My computer acting up. There it is. All right. So so we moved on. All right.
No, you can go ahead and tell her if you want to.
Oh, okay. So basically, Naraya, so this is almost like a schoolgirl crush. If you were to get into a relationship with him, does he think about you right now? No, because out of sight, out of mind. Absolutely not. Does he like you? Yes. Does he think about you? No, out of sight, out of mind. When it comes to him, I do see you guys getting into a relationship, but it will be a little toxic because, man, you got a way of picking them. I mean, like, you couldn't pick the toxic person if you didn't want to. They got a lot of issues. I mean, like emotional issues. You are going to be emotionally drained in this relationship. Like you are literally going to, it's almost like you're trying to fix somebody. It's almost like you want to be the fixer. Oh, I can help you. I can help you be the better person. I can help you heal you. And it's going to drain you. And you're going to
just is draining though.
Right. You're going to get drained. You'll be happy at first, but ultimately you got to stop trying to fix people. You gotta stop trying to fix people. I know that it's in your nature, like you are a natural healer, but you gotta stop trying to look for these injured as toxic. Like you deserve so much better because you are genuinely a great woman. You offer a lot. You're crazy as shit, but
so that means she has to heal herself,
right?
Otherwise, you're gonna keep picking them that way,
right? But if you get with him, you are going to get emotionally drained. You're going to have a lot going on. So look, you pick your own battle. You choose if this is what you want. For me, look, I'm over toxic people. I can't do it. So look, it's your choice. Either you can deal with his toxic shit and him blaming you for shit after you done help them and help them and help them and help them. Because that's what he's going to do. He's going to say, you did this, you did that, you did this. And you're like, but I helped you with this and I helped you with that. And he going to act like you just ain't never done nothing to him. So pick your battle. Pick your battle. Right now, this is just it's like a schoolgirl crush.
See, there you go. Being asking the same question. We just sat up here and answered this whole thing.
She said, "Will he step up to the plate?"
Said, I really want him. You really want him because you attach that toxic bullshit. Now we about to get serious with you now, because yeah.
Will he step up to the plate? Yeah.
Wanting him and needing him are two different things. You need yourself. You should want yourself.
Right.
Fix you. You don't want that. I'm telling you right now. She just told you this nigga is toxic.
But look, go ahead. You're gonna do what you want to do anyway. So
If she will, and then she gonna be coming back like, oh my God, you're gonna be feeling, trust me, that pain that you're gonna feel by dealing with him is gonna knock you on your ass. That's all I'm gonna say. He ain't stepping up to shit right now.
Right. I hope you got a big old booty, because hard head makes a soft ass. So I hope you got a big old booty, because you gonna need that cushion, honey.
You can do better, love. You really can. But
all right. So who's next?
Until then. Okay. Like that. We might just do that.
What happened?
Then we can be real on that. She asked, have we ever thought about doing a podcast? That would be fun. And having people call in or be a guest on one. That'd be cool.
That would be great. All right.
Let's see. Gonna run right into his arms as soon as his toxic ass say he
right, but
her.
She gonna be with him though. She is gonna be with him.
Sure, like she keep asking the same question. I know she is.
Because you manifesting it. Like she's literally manifesting that shit, and he's going to be with you. Like you gonna fuck the shit out of him, and he gonna fuck the shit out of you. Y'all gonna be together, and then boom, there you go. Next thing you know, 3-4 years later, y'all still together. So yeah. All right. So who's next?
Let me see.
Courtney James wants her spiritual gifts.
I know, but you answered her a question already. I'm trying to see if we got anyone on here who we haven't answered. Oh, Asia Cash Financial. She says, is the guy she's talking to now a catfish?
Yeah.
I hear like,
yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly what I heard. Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes. And it's look, the person that you're talking to is several people, to tell you the truth, honey. It ain't the same person, it's several people. So whatever mode you are using, change it. But is he a catfish? Yes.
So don't fall in love with the fake person. Let it go right now.
It's entertainment for them, is what it is. It's entertainment for them.
And don't go say, I talked to a psychic and they said that you were a catfish. Ma'am, don't do that.
Right.
I feel like you're gonna do that. Don't do it. Just let it go.
That's all you got to do. You ain't got to give no explanation. You ain't got to give nothing. Just disappear.
Exactly. You don't know this person for real.
Because it seems like this person ain't even in existence.
Okay. So Renita, she wanted to know, she wanted a general reading. Renita Payne.
She wanted a what?
A general reading.
Hey, Miss Renita.
Yeah, they still do that damn catfishing. I didn't know that people did that, but still.
Shit, we in the age of technology. A lot of motherfuckers is trying to get some shit that they shouldn't be getting.
Yeah, I be catfishing in real life. I'm not married, and then ask be married. Shit, that's catfishing.
Renita wanted a general. Is that what she wanted?
Yeah, that's what she wanted.
All right, so All right, Renita, you were going through some soul changing. You were going through some transforming. You were going through some, look, go get you some goddamn sun. Go get you some sun. Get out the house, go get you some sun. I don't know what this means because I don't have like everything I need to kind of get it out. So I'm going to say it exactly how I hear it. All right, Renita, Spirit says, the best way to gain experience is to do it. So whatever it is that you are searching, you need to do it. Stop thinking about it. Stop worrying about it. You need to do it. Take action in it. Consistently taking action, because I don't know if this has to do with your soul awakening, because I see an awakening. I see it transforming. I see like you getting your emotions together. Spirit is definitely saying, take action. I don't know what that pertains to, if it's to your spiritual journey or not, but take action. The best experience is to do it. Your spirit guide said, look, when you first learn to ride a bike, you fall. You keep practicing until you learn how to ride a bike. And understand, just because you learned to ride a bike does not mean you don't fall sometimes. So I hope that makes sense to you.
Sheena Jones wanted to know where her family originated from.
Yes, Miss Sharina.
It's Sheena.
You
just gave her a whole Sharina.
I did. I gave a whole new name, a whole goddamn new name.
And the whole R in that bed.
Right, my bad. Look, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna be another name. Okay, so all right. All right, Sheena. So your family, what is this? Shit. Fucking, I see the mountain. So Pacquiao, where's he from? Because shit, come on, give me. It starts with a P. Filipino. God damn it, there it is. Got it. Shit. Thank you, Spirit. So Sheena, your family comes from the Philippines. You have a lot of Polynesians, Hawaiians, basically Samoans. You have Polynesians, you have Filipinos, and then you have the Samoans in your family. And then you got some mixing going there. But on your maternal side, there's a lot of Polynesians, there's a lot of Filipinos. And then it kind of travels from there. You also have a lot of Native Americans. On your father's side, it is more African than anything. There's a lot of Congo. There's a whole fucking continent. And look, I would have to show you on the map of where this is. It's almost like next to the Congo, but it's not the Congo. It's closer to the seaboard, north, east, southwest. Okay, so it's north, closest to the western seaboard, like close to South Africa, but not so much. But when it comes to where your family comes from, your paternal side is more African than anything. Your maternal side has a lot of Polynesian, Asian, and then of course, when you guys finally made it here, you have a lot of mixture of Native Americans. And it looks like there's a specific name for these Native Americans that were in Louisiana, because I see like the border between Louisiana and Mississippi, there was a group of Native Americans that were there. And that's where your family comes from, huh? All right, so who's next?
I agree, Mayat. I agree. I was just letting you know that's where we originally came from. So we're just moving on over here to YouTube. Oh, but Mayat said, Are you following us on Facebook? Are we friends on Facebook, Maya? She says she's in Houston, and we were just talking about Houston. And she
right.
someone who has a radio show that's international. So
You're welcome, Sheena. Yeah, we moved from Facebook to here only because we feel like YouTube is a bigger spectrum. So we definitely had over 2K following, and it's going to be the same once everybody kind of gets the hint that we ain't going to Facebook like that no more. All right.
Well, we might toggle back and forth, but right now we're just building it up over here. I mean, we got to. Hey, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Ashley.
Finally.
Right. Late.
She said she fell asleep. Her bad. I'm about to fall asleep. We about to get off here in a minute. We done been on here for 2 hours almost.
Right. It is almost midnight.
Girl, we've been on here for almost 2 hours and about 5 minutes.
Right, but most of that time was my fault because my phone was fucked up.
But we didn't do that bad this time.
Look, I promise you, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe account to buy me an iPhone.
Yes, she needs one. Who's next? Charisma Collins wants to know her path. I ain't heard this question in a long time. What's my right path? I ain't heard this question since we first started stuff.
Charisma Collins wants to know what is her right path.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca, we will get you, honey. We will get you before we get off of this. All right, we will get you. Charisma, what is your right path? Choctaw Indian. Okay, that's probably what it is. I don't know the fucking name. I just see Louisiana. And when I hear Choctaw, I think of fucking Oklahoma. I thought Choctaw was in Oklahoma. What's in Oklahoma? Shit, I don't fucking know.
Choctaw, I think, is in Oklahoma. Well, I know the Choctaw something is in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yes, Leslie, we got you next.
All right, so Charisma. Who is Charisma? Who is that? Is that her name? Charisma wants a what again? She wants a general.
The right path is.
Oh, she wants to know if you're on the right path. So, all right. So that is such a broad question because I feel like this is not what you fucking meant, but I'm going to tell you what Spirit says because Spirit says, look, what you should be doing is focusing on saving some money. Charisma, I'm like Charisma Collins, right? That's what I'm doing right now, right? Mm-hmm. Am I on the right path? Okay. Yeah, I didn't see if you're doing it right now, honey.
As long. See, we would have been waiting 2 minutes if it was Facebook.
Right. So your question is, are you on the right path? And I kind of feel like you mean life in general, like you kind of almost mean spiritual, but look, this is what Spirit is saying because you ask a open-ended question. And like I say, the genie, the universe, like you got to be very clear and concise because they like playing fucking practical jokes, to tell you the truth. But all right, so the first thing I'm hearing is you need to buy a fucking house. The path that you should be taking is buying a house. That's what you need. You need to own a house. All right. I know that's not what you want to know, but Spirit says get your finances together. Your credit ain't that bad, so you can get a house. But Spirit wants you to buy a house. You need to process yourself to buying a house. You need to manifest and ask for a house. You need to get clear and concise on what type of house you want. But what you should be focusing on right now is trying to get into buying a house. That's what you got to do. You got to focus in on buying a house. All right. And I know that's not what you wanted to know, but it has to do with where your spiritual path is going to lead you. So just try to buy a fucking house. All right, Charisma.
All Charismas. Her name is Charisma, ma'am.
Charisma, my bad.
Okay, Charismas.
Right. So I told y'all gonna be getting new goddamn names. Shit.
That's so funny.
You get a name, you get a name, everybody get a name. So was that Brittany? Bridget? Who was that said y'all skipped me? Because somebody said
it was Charisma who said that. We already did Bianca. Bianca was just telling us it's just helping the time go by for her at work.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about we skipped her when we was on her.
Well, thank you, D. Whatever your no Gibson. What?
Do Leslie. Give Leslie a general reading, ma'am. Just
Lord. All right, Leslie. Leslie, it's time for you to start refining your gifts. You got so much shit going on in your head. You almost like a fucking bipolar person and you all over the damn place. It's time for you to start refining your gifts. Like, you need to take one thing that you have, develop it, move to the next one, take the next thing, learn about it, develop it. And you need to get you a couple of notebooks and you need to like literally start refining your gifts. You got to start practicing it. You got to start becoming more proficient in it. You got to start writing your dreams down. You have to start practicing. And how do you practice? You do psychic exercises. Look, she said, we need to work on your pronunciation. Look, I went to public school, goddammit. I went to public school. Look, I might need to start all over again. Something happened, shit. But Leslie, it's time for you to start learning. It's time for you to start learning how to be proficient in your gift, all right? It's time for you to start taking one thing at a time and stop doing everything because you got so many fucking voices in your head and you got so many spirits around you. You gotta learn to control your environment and stop letting your environment control you, all right?
I don't know how to make it an admin, Ashley.
All right. Who's next?
There's two more people and then we're done. Because I'm about to fall asleep on y'all asses.
Oh, so Lord.
We have Tyra Jones and then we have D Nagisson. D Nagisson.
See, look, it ain't just me. It ain't just me.
Nagitson. Hey, I'm doing better than you. I'm trying to pronounce this shit. She done call somebody Christmas is charisma. So Tyra, she just want a general reading, and then D over here want a general reading too. So Tyra, you just want a general reading. And I don't know how to make Ashley the admin on this mug or whatever it is.
Okay, we'll figure that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. So who wanted a general reading?
Tyra Jones.
Dino Gitsune. Dino gets Sune. Shit. Dino Gitsune. Shit. My real name is Clarice. Clarice.
That is not Clarice. Ain't no L in there nowhere.
No, I know. I was like, why did I say that shit? Why the fuck did I just say that wrong? Oh my God. No. I need, oh shit.
Help her.
Charisse. I know it's Charisse. God damn it. Why did I say Clarice? Damn it. Charisse. That's what I said the second time. Charisse. Whatever.
There go Ashley with her pronouncing.
Right. Charisse.
I don't know how to make you an admin, Ashley. We'll have to figure it out sometime soon.
All right. Who are we doing?
You need to do Tyra. She just wants a general reading. And then we'll get to Charisse next. I think I have to go on as to the regular page. Hold on. There we go. That's why I couldn't make you an admin. Hold on, Ashley. Just 1 second. All right, you're a moderator now, madam.
All right, so
You over here.
you're about to get a new opportunity come. It feels like almost like a new job. Are you looking for a new job? Can you let me know? I'm not gonna say your name because I probably fuck it up. Look,
Tyra?
tonight is the night that everybody gets their name messed up because my eyeballs ain't.
We're talking to Tyra.
What?
Right now.
Tyra. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. What am I thinking? All right, Tyra, are you looking for another job? Because I see a new job coming. I thought we got Renita. I swear I know I said Renita.
We did get Renita. Ma'am, I think you missed it.
I'm back.
We did do you. You need to go back and listen, love. We got you. Ashley coming on here at the last minute. We about to get off to my sheet back. Child,
right.
We gone is what we doing.
Her name is Sharice. Jeez.
I got it now. Shit. I don't even know why I said that. I looked at it and I read it again. I was like, where the fuck did I get that from? Where did the hell from?
I missed y'all.
All right. So Tyra, that's
Empress now. We gonna block you, ma'am. Don't be talking about is this the English speaking Ashley?
Yes, it is. Nobody's name will be messed up on my watch.
All right. So
Tyra,
honey, are you looking for another job? Okay, well, whether you looking for another one or not, you're about to get a new opportunity that's going to be financially beneficial to you. So whether it's a job or a side hustle, either one it is, you're about to get something that's going to increase your finances. And it's about to come very soon. But you are going to get something that's going to increase your finances. Another thing is, so you are very empathic. And because you're very empathic, Tyra, be mindful of the energies that you have around you, honey, okay? Be mindful of the energies. And I don't know what this means is not every loss is a loss. Sometimes you got to pay attention to what you have and not what you don't have, okay? So I don't know what that means. That's all I'm hearing is not every loss is a loss. Sometimes you just got to pay attention to what you have and not what you don't have. She said, does it help that I'm an English? Hell no, it don't help. Shit, I'm in fucking Texas. She said, does it help?
Sharice wants a general reading. That was for Tyra. So now we're moving on to Miss Professor in Korea.
Right.
Oh, so that's you probably was picking up on her energy because she is looking for a new job.
Okay, good. Okay, so hold on. Let me see because we were talking about both of them. You're right. We were talking about both of them. So Spirit is saying this is for Tyra. All right, for Sharice. So that is for you. So Tyra, that's not for you. You are getting that. God damn it, Spirit.
Spirit said you got your own self confused. You wasn't even listening to me.
I wasn't. I just heard new job. All right, Tyra, give me a second. Tyra, do me a favor real quick. So type your name 2 times on the screen so I can remove her energy because that message was for you, honey. That other message was for Sharice.
But Sharice is asking a question. Which one, while Tyra does that, which one do you feel is better? Do you only do general today? Huh? Okay. I don't know.
This is goddamn Ash.
Coming in out.
Better late than never.
Right.
Oh, right. So, which one do you feel is best? Did you give her some options or something? Because I must have missed some of her reading part.
I missed it. I missed some of her reading part too, because all I saw was her getting a better job. Spirit said that Not every loss is a loss. And that you need to look at what you have and not what you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
But you are going to get something that's going to increase your finances. So that is kind of basically where it's at. But Tyra, can you please type your name twice on here so I can pull your energy, honey? So
Tyra Jones. Tyra Jones. Tyra Jones. You haven't. Now, this ain't Facebook, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Tyra. Thank you, Tyra. Because now I removed her other energy. All right. All right, now it's time for you, Tyra. Tyra, now it's time for you to get your emotions and everything in balance. Now it's time for you to start rebuilding. It's time for you to plan and rebuild. It's time for you to start planning to move. I don't know if this is a physical move, but I hear it's time for you to plan to move. It's time for you to plan, rebuild. And it feels like more emotional than anything. One, you need some sleep. Honey, you need some sleep. You really, really need to get some rest. You need some rest. I don't know what you do, but you definitely need some rest. Your mind is running, and keep still fucking running. Tyra, you got to start creating some plans for yourself. And then you got to follow through. And then you got to stop procrastinating. Then you got to stop overthinking it.
It sounds like you saying procrastinating.
Am I saying procrastinating?
Yes, you got to stop procrastinating.
Procrastinating.
You just ouch! My stomach. Ow. No,
oh shit! All right, Tyra. I hope you understood that, Tyra. But turn your brain off. Go find something stupid to watch. Because your brain is constantly going. You need to find something stupid. Like, you need to literally find something stupid to watch where you're like, this shit is dumb as fuck. But that's going to help you turn your brain off, all right?
I don't be doing it on purpose.
Look, God damn it, today is my
off. To say it than y'all to say it. Is she saying procrastinating? Because y'all know that's probably what y'all was saying over there. So.
Look, today is my off day. I don't know why I can't talk today. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, so she said the movie on Netflix called Mother Stupid.
It's hella stupid.
Right, but yeah, definitely go watch something stupid because you need something to turn your brain off. You definitely need something to turn your brain off. So who was next?
Nobody. That was it. Those are the last two.
All right, so we will be back tomorrow, y'all.
We will.
We will be back tomorrow, so invite your friends.
You must be subscribed to get a reading.
You must. Yeah. So make sure you subscribe to the channel.
And you know, yes. On. Hit the bell so you'll be notified when they go live.
Yeah.
And we can set it up. So we'll probably just go ahead and set it up so y'all will know. For those who are subscribed, you'll see what time we go on and you'll get a notification.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have some sex, girl. Good night.
She said, what's up with all this sexual energy?
That's Leslie.
Oh, yeah. Let's stay with the fucking sexual energy. Girl, go. Leslie, go on Fling. Go to fling.com. It's FLING.com. And go find you some
these apps. Just make sure you be safe.
Right. Be safe. Be safe. But for real, go find you a booty call. Get on Swipe or some shit.
No, ma'am.
And only make it sexual. Protective sexual.
Good night, y'all.
Good
See you
night.
tomorrow. Adios.
All
Bye,
right.
Ashley. Thanks for joining us at the last minute.
I'll be
Right,
back
the last-
tomorrow at 9:25.
last bit.
Okay. Good night.
Hi, y'all.